Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Friday, April 30th, 2021. I am Siobhan Walwyn. The Nevis Island Administration continues to work towards facilitating closed-circuit television CCTV coverage of the island in its efforts to fight crime. So notes Premier and Minister responsible for security in Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley.
Recall, if you will, that the intention in Nevis is to have CCTV island-wide, so that the entire island main road will be covered by CCTV. On St. Kitts, the program had advanced faster than the program here, but on St. Kitts, they had in some areas used Wi-Fi. The advice that we got was that Wi-Fi was good, but that the fiber was better. And so we opted on Nevis to go for fiber. And so we have been pulling, is that the correct term? Running fiber, whatever the language is, to get it across the length and breadth of the island. And the idea would be to mount cameras. I believe that we are going to see cameras being mounted very soon. I'm advised that the engineers from Taiwan and Mexico will be here at the end of May, to carry out the installation, and we will therefore be allowed thereafter to properly utilize that new building and to have another string to our bow, as I like to put it, in the fight against crime and criminality.
Meantime, the newly constructed Newcastle police station is expected to be fully occupied in short order. That announcement was made by Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, at his Wednesday, April 28 press conference.
The furniture is going in as we speak. I saw some photos just yesterday, and apparently we got furniture that needed to be assembled. So people were there assembling the furniture, and I'm told that the police are already enjoying the ambience of a brand new facility there at Newcastle. There was some additional bits and pieces of work to be done. I think the phone lines and things like that had to go in. The internet had to go in. But all in all, I expect that the police are going to be moved in very shortly, the police and fire services. We had, of course, to purchase furniture. Some came from St. Kitts. We are grateful to the federal government for that, and who have responsibility for national security. But the NIA as well made resources available to purchase additional furniture to ensure that our men and women in uniform were comfortable. And so we look forward to the full function of the Newcastle police station.
In related news, at his Wednesday, April 28 press conference, Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, announced that a number of officers in the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force have received letters confirming their ranks.
So 2 of the officers, quite proudly for us, are serving in the Nevis Division. Mr. Gerald Keynes was confirmed as Inspector, effective December 1st, 2018, and Mr. Kishon Charles confirmed as Sergeant, effective also 1st October 2018. Congratulations to all 6 officers.
2 children's books by local authors are now available for use by all primary school students in St. Kitts and Nevis, following the Department of Education's book release extravaganza on Wednesday, April 28th. The cocktail-style event at the Jessops Community Centre featured the publications Peacock and the Computer, written by Tebron Fleming Joseph and Dr. Sandra Fleming, as well as Getting on the Menu by Kimoy Sweeney. The local authors are the creators of the culturally relevant children's books, which were submitted to the Right to Read competition organized by the OECS Commission's Early Learners Program.
On behalf of myself and my mother, Dr. Sandra Fleming, I must say how delighted we are to be the winners of the OECS Right to Read competition and to have our book released this evening. This experience is indeed a memorable one. Peacock and the Computer is the product of my thoughts. When on one visit to a particular school in our federation, I found from a discussion with some students that they did not know what a peacock was. Peacock and the Computer brings much relevance to our world because once again, children can learn about peacocks and not only learn about peacocks, but the exciting correlation between peacocks and a computer and what he accomplishes on the computer, something with which today's child is so familiar.
Author Kimoy Sweeney is a trained teacher at the Charlestown Primary School.
I never expected to get onto the menu. I felt that the book was a delightful dish since I wrote it as an assignment in college. We were asked to produce a book that would teach a concept to a particular grade. I thought about my own experience in primary school and remembered that learning about the different food groups was always a challenge for me. I always mixed up staples and legumes, and so I decided that was the topic for me to write about. Although it is a science topic, I thought of how I could incorporate concepts from other subject areas, especially my favorite, mathematics, so some counting and time became a part of the dish. Then along came the Right to Read competition. The dish was entered, and sometime after I was told that it had won in its category.
Teres Dorr, Education Officer responsible for literacy, Zanella Claxton, Principal Education Officer, and the Honorable Troy Liber, Junior Minister of Education, praised the work of the local authors.
I love the fact that we have local authors who are now bringing their books to the fore. And so our children here on the island of Nevis would be able to consume books written right here by our own people. And so I'm very happy and I'm very, very proud to be associated with this. And I look forward to seeing more work from our authors here. So I want to congratulate all of you and on a job well done. You have represented us very well. And I believe that the works that you have put together would be to the benefit of all of the children and all of the people of Nevis.
The event culminated with a book signing and presentation to representatives of the public and private primary schools on Nevis. The publications are part of a series of 40 books from authors throughout the Caribbean. The Ministry of Human Resources in the Nevis Island Administration is advising that the Government of India is conducting additional short training courses under the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Program. The courses include an international e-training virtual course on rollout of COVID vaccine program from May 19th to 20th. The deadline for registration is Friday, May 7, 2021. IT tools for effective administration from May 24th to 28th, 2021. The deadline for registration is May 12th, 2021. Policies on biomedical devices from May 24th to 28th, 2021. The deadline for registration is May 12th, 2021. Intellectual property rights and technology transfer from June 7th to 11th. The deadline for registration is May 26, 2021. An International Public Health Management Development Program from July 12th to 16th. The deadline for registration is June 30th, 2021. Interested persons should contact the Ministry of Human Resources for the registration links. Completed online applications must be delivered by the deadlines indicated. For additional information, contact Shanola Murray-Gill or Ronnie Williams of the Ministry of Human Resources by sending an email to shanola.murraygill@niagov.com or ronnies.williams@niagov.com or call 469-5521 extension 5163 or 5164. As part of the St. Thomas's Primary School celebration of 50 years of excellent service to the community, the school hosted an anniversary pageant on Friday, April 23rd. The event sought to highlight the talent, intellect, poise, charm, and confidence of 5 students who showcased the historic journey of the institution. The St. Thomas's Primary School Princess Pageant, sponsored by the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, featured the contestants in 3 judge segments: Best Promotional Speech, Best Performing Talent, and Best Evening Wear.
Miss Commitment, contestant number 4, Elania Grant, 539 points. 539 points. Elania Grant, our new St. Thomas's Primary Princess.
On her way to capturing the crown, Elania Grant also won the Best Evening Wear and Best Promotional Speech segments.
Surrounded by history, blue sea, and enchanting beauty is our unique and beloved St. Thomas's Primary, a learning institution unmatched in performance and quality. At the St. Thomas's Primary, we are one big family, a family where we play together, grow together, and achieve together. With its motto, learn today, earn tomorrow, our school has inspired and spawned persons of all careers and professions. Politicians such as the Honorable Joseph Parry, cultural icons such as Miko and Duggins, West Indies cricketers such as Derek Parry and Keith Arthurton, netballers such as Lydia Thompson, athletes, doctors, lawyers, authors, teachers, and policemen. Our school produced all of them. From inter-primary to spelling bee, nobody could touch we. We are the best in sports, culture, and all educational activity. Without further ado, roll the credits and let the drum roll. The winner of the Excellence Award goes to none other than the St. Thomas's Primary School.
Placing first runner-up was Tejwane Biza with 537.5 points. She also won Best Performing Talent as well as the titles of Miss Photogenic and Miss Congeniality. Judged second runner-up was Casselyn Pierce with a total of 484.5 points. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.